Hi, Dudu, Dumelang. Hey.
I like the
I'm so
Dudu.
excited. Dudu?
Yeah, you spend so much time with Dudu. You're like,
I
hi,
know.
Dudu, Dumelang.
Yeah, I know Dudu. Yeah, we laugh a lot.
Yeah. Otherwise, ninjani on this very morning.
I'm living. I don't know.
I'm good.
Yeah,
You're living.
good, yeah.
That's not a good answer. It sounds like you're just G.
I'm not leaving, but I'm like living.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I'm
Well,
breathing.
I'm fine. So how many?
So get sharp.
How sharp?
Ow. I'm breathing.
You
get
must
sharp.
say get sharp. If sharp, if
No.
I'm living, just means for.
Let me tell you, the fact that I'm breathing is that I'm fine. With me, the fact that I'm breathing, I'm fine. It's because I'm eating.
So I'll go
So
wish.
if I wasn't eating, I was not gonna be breathing right now. I'm goishi.
Yeah.
Mina, like my goishi.
Because she has a point. So like when you say you're living, you're like, I'm surviving.
Yeah.
Like,
It's different.
yeah.
Yo.
It's
No,
not.
okay, okay, cool. I am fine. I'm okay. I am happy.
Yeah.
I am smiling. Yeah, but yeah, I'm goishi. Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you play a song that's goishaning,
Yeah.
I can flip like in a sec. Yeah.
Do you know I noticed something now about you?
No.
Ever since like something's different about your eyes, nah?
Yeah.
I don't know how to call it, Mara, it's that. And it's all after since the conversation you had umbrellas.
Oh.
Like like Dinsang, explain to us what's going on in your life, girl.
I think I was inspired by Cindy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
After so long.
Yeah. Pela fanele si register.
Mara, it's like Mara, yeah, sending anti superstar because like for me to dye my hair. She's the one who's like, hey, because she was going through an stock or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she saw pictures, like old pictures in my varsity days where I used to dye my hair blonde and I really cut them really, really short.
Yeah.
So I was with Wangas dye. Ati akufanele wangas dye, and the next day
You came with a die. Yeah, I know, yeah. Cindy
Yeah.
is an influencer. She
Influencer.
must make sure she's in our screens at all times, because no. But anyways, good morning. I hope you're good, Shortly.
I'm around.
Cool. It is 17 minutes past the hour 7, and you're still streaming live. Not still. I mean, if you've been here for the whole night, you're still streaming live on Dream Super Radio. And you listen to the Platinum Mornings. Welcome. It's a beautiful morning today. It's a Crush Wednesday. The reason why I play that song is because I want y'all to remember your crush like, yay, Kumnande.
Yeah. Speaking of crush, who are your crushes for this day?
For this week.
This week, because yeah.
There's this lady on a reality show,
Mhm.
The Ultimatum on Netflix, the queer one. Her name is Mal. Sawara, I'll show you.
Kimang, go Instagram. Tina siyafuna phela.
Yeah, that's in our
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what her Insta is, but I'm gonna tell you.
Ah,
all
Tina
right, you must
Siyafuna.
hunt it down. When
Yeah.
Mamsi.
Okay, my crush today is actually a normal being. It's not a public figure.
Yeah.
Some guy that I met somewhere.
You don't know his name.
No, I can't say his name.
Where did y'all meet?
It's. I must tell you the place.
Yeah.
At Alta Bar in Melville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel.
And he's like, where do you live? And I'm like, I live in Lyndhurst. And he's like, what? You live where? I'm like, I live in Lyndhurst. He's like, I live in Lyndhurst. I'm like, oh, really? Oh. So yeah, he lives next to me, by the way. I just thought I should say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
one crush Wednesday.
Oh, Magune Uzukwa Kaboni.
Ini handle like
Mal.
Yeah, no, we
It's
want to
just Mal.
see Mel.
just MEL.
IGO by Mal.
IGO by Mal. Okay, I feel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I crush Yamuban. I don't think I have a new crush. Like,
You
and
don't?
it's been pending.
Yeah.
Usually every week in refresh.
Different.
Yeah, maybe.
That Eastern Cape vibes.
Maybe in busy. Yo, that is 10K.
What's that
Oh,
busy
I
line?
actually have a. Ban. Does she have Instagram? Nah. Well, I don't talk to her on Instagram.
Yeah.
I speak to her on Facebook.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's not like you.
Yeah.
That is not like. Never say never.
Yeah, so there's this girl I spoke to, like, Angaz, it's the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the conversation, it's not like every day, like, hi, na.
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Yeah, it's like once in a while. Once in a while, melu surprise. Yeah. So her name is Unosipho Dlamini.
Oh.
And our conversation started
Oh,
off
full
weird.
name. You want us to go look for
And
her?
I'm just like, what
Full
is
name.
going on?
Mvune, she's a model. She looks extremely tall, ne?
Eish.
Mara, yeah. So that's my crush for
Okay.
vandaag, like a dark dindi too.
Eish.
Dark dindi. And
Hang some food.
and our conversation started off weird. You know, about a picture of her tanga out, and it's like extremely long, like it's long too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what
Yeah.
happened?
And then I skip back a couple of her stories, and then she took a video. She's like, those who claim for it's Photoshop,
Yeah.
Bona.
And then she did it.
Yeah, she did it video
Yeah.
wise. So now comment on the video one.
Yeah.
And what did I say? I said something. What did I say?
I wonder. Those pickup lines of yours.
It's not a pickup line. What is it? I really forgot. Oh yeah, I said I got too many questions, and then yeah,
Always do.
yeah. But you know, I'm impressed of my Facebook these days now.
Yeah.
Oh, I now have
Go,
10
your
stories now.
Facebook. Wait. Let's tell the people what's gonna happen in the show first. Like yo. Like I've been looking at the time. I'm like, "Eish." And don't forget.
Don't forget what my Facebook story.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna be coming through with the lessons of the day, and we're gonna talk about Umkwebane. Apparently, she actually has recordings that she's gonna be releasing that are actually detailing about the bribery that happened between her husband Yake, no, the late ANC MP Utina. Matt Peterson. I don't know if I should start calling her the late now.
Yes.
Yeah, like I can start anytime.
Anytime,
right?
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah. And and then we're also going to talk about how the National Assembly passes National Health Insurance Bill, but the DA doesn't actually support this National Health Insurance Bill. It's like, asifuni lendaba. So yeah, we're going to be going through that. And we're going to be moving into the second hour of the show, which is History Today, Kudala. And yeah.
Yeah, so in international history, so kulma about Warren G, not the rapper, but the former one of the presidents is of the year 1922.
Yeah.
So his full name was Warren G. Harding. So he became the first president to be heard on radio.
Yes.
So Sizoringa about Diding Slayo, and many more. And then in the final hour, so I'm gonna go hip hop hour.
Yes.
And go hip hop hour, so obvious so everything, trends, topics, good in the world of hip hop, locally and internationally. And for once, so kulma about Ambitious Entertainment, Black Diamond, and YouTube. And then we're gonna play a young game on the last hour, like last 30 minutes of the hour, and the multiple choice lana. And hopefully it is fun. I hope you all enjoy the show in over. It is a Wednesday, baby, and at Singiene.
Yep.
We make it clap. We make it clap.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
In our sports today is that Ulip Bok Willem C is likely to stake a claim in Pretoria in our rugby sports. So, if, as expected, the Springboks are considering sending a number of players to New Zealand ahead of their Castle Lager rugby championship match against New Zealand, it will make sense to give as much game time to 100 Pollard's backup fly halves as possible. Pollard is very much the incumbent in the Bok squad at the moment, and while that we won't change immediately, the squad selection this past weekend has made it abundantly clear that mainly Bok and Domain Willemse will be the backup for the World Cup. Alton Yankees' absence from the squad seems to suggest that the Bucks have moved on from him, and while they won't publicly say that the door is closed on any player, the management team's history suggests that it will be very difficult for any player outside the current 41-man squad to force their way in, bearing injury ahead of the 33-man squad announcement in August. The Bucks have 6 matches between now and the World Cup to hone their game plan and settle on the players that will be going to the World Cup. And with Libbok being named ahead of the Yankees on the basis of his form for the Stormers, the likelihood is good that he will get a game time in Pretoria to start to stake a more permanent claim for the number 10 role. One thing is clear, however, and that is that Willem C is now out the backup 10 for the World Cup. What started as a move to cover for injuries last year on the November tour worked out better than expected, and Willem C grew into the role. The talent and versatility of the player isn't under question, and the fact that he is very at home now at 10 for Test rugby is a perfect scenario for the Springboks as they go into the World Cup. And that is all for our sports update at this half hour. Stay tuned for more sports at 8:30.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
Traffic.
Yeah, so what's happening on our roads this very morning? Uthi Mount based in Pretoria, avoided the N1 southbound as well as the N1 northbound. Ingoba there's roadworks over there causing a heavy delay of traffic, and this is located just after the ramp from Flying Saucer interchange. And then Mangase Olifantsfontein, there's also roadwork over there, and just avoid going by the Olifantsfontein interchange by the R562. But again, Mangase Midrand, there happens to be a multi-crashed vehicle just before the ramp to Allendale Road by the N1 southbound, and then if you are to head near Johannesburg, then avoid the Henry northbound in Wabagnama Roadworks, and this is located just before the ramp to Van Buren. Lastly, as Johannesburg South, there is an incident just before the ramp from the N1 southbound. Because it's causing a heavy delay of traffic. Otherwise, that's it on your traffic for this hour. Do wait for the next one at 8:30.
Traffic.
Yo baby.
Paper.
Yeah, ish. Taba ku expose or ku tlowel ku xolel.
Oh no, I did ask what paper means, by the way. And the fact that I asked for it is because that person is speaking in Sitsonga. And now I thought maybe paper means something else in Sitsonga. I know the wild paper, what it means.
Okay.
You know, that one, I know it. But I was asking because this person is singing in Tsonga. Maybe it means something else.
Is it Tsonga or Spitori? Or is there different?
No, that's Tsonga.
Damn it.
You didn't hear Tsonga? Kitsonga.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, man, let's jump into our top stories. So what had happened last night, the news came in last night actually, ukuthi the Cape Town police, but ukuthi they had made a breakthrough kule case le bathole imzimba womfazi ngase Makhasa Beach angithola. So this was like the incident happened just a little over 2 weeks ago. So there was a fisherman that made a gruesome discovery of a woman's body believed to be in her 30s and be floated there by the shallow water ngaselwandle.
Yo.
Yeah, besamaphoyisa about the autopsy ibonisa ukuthi the victim bekarejiwe bambulala and ke umzimba wakhe wadanshwa kara ngaselwandle. Spokesperson yamaphoyisa uMalcolm Potty confirmed ukuthi the arrest of a 41-year-old man in the connection kule case lena, and the spokesperson is quoted at the suspect is due to appear in the Somerest court on the Somerest Magistrate Court on the charges of murder on Thursday 15th of July unquote. So ikusasa.
So I don't think people have actually noticed that if you throw a body in water, it's gonna bonagala.
It's gonna float.
Yeah.
Like leave it up until now.
Don't they watch the movies?
I don't understand.
Maluk deflate them up
Like, hello. Hey, but it's cool. Thank you to the water because now we know what you did.
Yeah.
Yo.
Mara, it's quite sad, man.
It
like,
is. It's very sad.
It is very gruesome, and because Nah, it
Also in
reminds
Cape Town. Nah, no.
Why?
Not Cape Town.
Why not Cape Town?
You think Cape Town doesn't have
Thing
crime?
is,
What
with
are you
Cape
saying?
Town, I haven't heard like a lot of stories from Cape Town. You know, it's like, well, KZN. You know,
Oh,
but dush.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Because this story sort of reminds me of one of my friends, one of my late friends. I remember she went by the name of Uthandega Madonsela. So what had happened is Uthandega should always be home alone. Like I remember there was a period she'd be home alone, and we were very young for her to be home alone for that long time. But again, I'm assuming because she had family in another area which is near my hometown. Yeah, so one night I think she was going to where her family was. She was leaving I'm told, and now she has to jump freeway. This place is Freedom Park. Freedom Park is like, well, Naturena and Freedom Park are split by a freeway.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got to jump freeway, but this happened at night. So unfortunately that night Ilebam Gwaza, they mutilated her, they raped her, and she was only 10, and she never saw the next day. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Mhm.
Sad, very sad.
Yeah.
Cool, but this one is not a lighter note. This one is go busy, go wild, go shushu. There's a lot going on. But suspended public protector Ubisiso Mkhwebane is spilling the beans. Yeah. So she released an audio recordings and WhatsApp messages detailing alleged bribery. So Mkhwebane claims a late ANC MP Tina Matt Peterson offered to make her impeachment disappear. So she also implicated Chief Whip Pemi Mayondina and Inquiry Chair Richard Dianti. The conversations allegedly took place between her husband, David Skosana, and the late MP in March. Why is your husband still Skosana and you are still Mkhwebane? But it's fine. And Mkhwebane says she wants those implicated. Wants those implicated charged. So, the recordings and other evidence have been handed over to the police and the Hawks for investigation. Umkhwebane claims that the audio recordings reveal a plan to delay the inquiry. I wonder where she got the recordings actually, you know. So she went to the husband and like, California, put on my audio, put on my recordings. I wonder. But despite Janti's refusal to rescue himself, Mkhwebane intends to continue appearing before the Section 194 inquiry. The recordings, along with the other evidence, have been handed over to the police, and as I said, the Hawks for investigation. Yeah, that's what's happening with Mkhwebane. She's been in our screens for a long time now, so she's back, and she's gonna be here for a long time again.
Yeah. So the Gauteng Police Commissioner Elias Mawela is today going to tell us the province's fourth quarter crime statistics for 2022 and 2023. So private security companies have reported an increase in the crime in the province as a result of load shedding. So the third quarter crime statistics revealed an increase in rape, murder and other serious crimes in Gauteng, and also that at least one person is killed a day in mob justice attacks in Gauteng. Was recorded as the third biggest contributor to murder statistics. So since then, Gauteng has employed thousands of crime wardens who have been deployed across the province to assist police with crime fighting.
I didn't think they calculate mob justice crimes as like a crime.
As a crime.
What am mob justice
murder.
again? It's strike.
Like Vimba.
Yeah.
Like if you are to be caught stealing, like community yards and stuff, or any type of crime, if you are be caught doing anything
By the community.
Yeah, by the community yaksha, and then some
those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
And
they like doing that in the rural areas.
do you think they like the people, the community actually faces the consequences?
There's always one person who will face the consequences for the entire community. So whoever instigated that Vimba, because obviously not the whole community can be taken to court and all of that. So whoever said, hey, Vimba now, that's who goes to court.
Okay, Mara, what if now would you say it's justifiable if ever like maybe lang mamingunzi, and then Marabalega kanti it's his bad luck?
Oksala, you killed someone. Someone has to get the charge of murder, regardless.
Even when you're a thief.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. That one.
Yeah.
Someone has to be charged for something. Because I know in high school,
In high school.
these two girls in my school went to a party and the dad took them. So on the way there, they got into an accident and it was the dad's fault. So one of the girls passed away and he had to get charged with something
Ish.
because of the accident, even though it was not his fault. But there needs to be a charge. Someone needs to be charged for the murder.
Yeah, no. You see, parents are always right. They know what they're saying.
Could be culpable homicide.
Yeah.
No, but Mara. But okay, but it's fine.
Yeah. Because I remember one time, one of my soccer coaches, I used to play soccer back in the days. So, hey man, and I held a grudge. And people laugh whenever I express this grudge of mine. It's because I was I was in a soccer team. So much that there came a time where we were playing so well, we qualified for some tournament.
Yeah.
Now the tournament, Lena, it needed us to contribute money, which is sitting a card way to like sort of like a membership card or whatever. Yeah. So we all contribute. And then was in those days you Kotana.
Okay.
Yeah. So now coach if be peer pressure or what?
Oh no.
Uzongena bukhotana ngithola. Coachy.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he goes, does his thing. Gandhi, and I remember someone was like, hey bra, since the outlay, Sega is Kotani. What if Manju will mali it?
Yeah, I know.
And then someone in the team snitched on him and he denied. He's like, how could you say such about me? X, Y, and Z.
It just makes sense.
I
I
know.
mean,
It does.
Nah. And then Gandhi, maybe a week or two,
Yeah.
we're gonna hear he's arrested.
How?
Masbuza why? Apparently him and a couple of friends Abakotana Nabu, they went to some neighborhood, if I'm not mistaken, it's Meadale. And then Baba someone in Goons, they grabbed a couple of phones and then they ran. But now the other friends were caught on site, like
Yes.
and Baba Shy, ne?
Ooh,
But
yeah.
now they were too young to go to prison. Mara coach umuntu omdala, ne? And that guy, cause his nickname is Voom Voom. Like he runs. He used to. He runs. He runs so fast. Like I heard the story is now they had to bump him with the cars in order for them to catch him. That's how fast he was.
Yeah.
So yeah, and unfortunately or fortunately, he
What
ended up
happened?
going to prison.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he went to
When
prison.
you don't have a hold a grudge anymore, you're fine.
Kibatla nyuya kajo.
Guy.
I even forgot. Mara guy batla. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Pela, this lifestyle was not easy back then.
Wow.
I used to play this song every day. Every day from school, before school, after school, during school. Like, damn, man, what a time to be alive.
Wow.
Yeah, otherwise the song is titled Lifestyle by Abu Young Thug, Rich Gang, and yeah,
Various artists.
various artists. Yeah.
But there was a time like I had eras to this song, like
Okay.
stages. I think I listened to it 3 times in a different stage.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would literally like forget about it and then remember it, and then like play it a lot of times and then forget about it and then play it and then remember it again. I'm like, yeah, this song, and play it again. Yeah, but now I think I'm out.
All right, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it is 12 minutes before the top of the hour. If ever or later, please slow down. Just accept defeat as for my accidents and everything. Yeah. And yeah, news came in last night, nah. And like you all are familiar with don't you who's this guy? Clive Barker.
No, but we still know that you didn't know who Johnny Clegg is. But yeah.
Yo.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Clive Barker passed away sometime, I think, during the
What
weekend.
did he do? Maybe I know
On
him by what he
Saturday.
does.
Yeah, so on Saturday, nah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the cause of death?
The what?
Cause of death.
Louis body dementia.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
like a cancer.
Oh, okay. I don't
That
know.
sounded like a name, a person's name. Louis
Louis
Vuitton dementia.
Louis Jew
Oh,
dementia.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he was a Bafana coach at some point, and they won the AFCON for 1996.
Okay, I'm mad.
Yeah. Well, maybe his celebration. He had this thing whereby he'd stretch out his hands
Okay,
and
I-
he'd run like he's
okay.
flying on a plane or something.
But they did it all the time, even though he was not like coach. At some point, they would do it.
yeah, but he was
Okay, so he's the founder.
I wouldn't say he's the founder, but I'd say he made it popular.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So but uMcFish ne also like one of our legendary Bafana.
Nyamazi, uMcFish.
Yeah.
Nyamazi.
Uyisho ngathi benikuva nonke or
I was
something.
about to say, Kholo, you say it carry a black person.
No, the thing is,
Someone
the-
just passed at how must be nice on.
The
What
thing
do you
is,
mean, no feel?
The way he said it now.
That's what it's giving.
The way he said it now, it makes sense. Like he said it in a way that we all say it. Like, firstly, it's like oh, Mark Fish. Like you know, it's like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
this person. Now it's like oh, Mark Fish.
Yeah.
Nyamazi.
No, you're confusing me. Like you can. Well,
I'm confusing you.
No, not you confusing me.
Yeah.
You confused by me.
Yeah.
At first, I said Clive Barker.
Oh,
Yeah.
you see? Yeah, angazi igama lakhe ke. Maro Mark Fish.
Now this,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, uMcFish name.
Okay.
He recalled one of the last times he had an interaction with Clive Barker.
Okay.
So Clive Barker was like he father figure yake, and while adding to the former Bafana coach, can now rest following his battle with later dementia labor Louis body dementia. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, family of the late coach, he confirmed in a statement on the 10th of June of death yake, and he was also known as the dog. And he had died at the age of 78. So during the 40-year coaching career, imagine being a coach for 40 years. Do you know how many times you get evicted for being a
I know, and you're just like yo.
hey
Yeah,
nah.
aye, that's a lot. That's a lot of years.
Yeah. So
And
yeah,
he probably was a coach of a team maybe 5 times. Eh?
nah.
He's like 40 years.
40 years.
Yo.
Man. Hey, that's a career, man.
Yeah, I
Damn.
know.
Yeah, so he delivered the South African men's national team their only Africa Cup of Nations success back in 1996, and then they went to qualifier for the first ever FIFA World Cup in 1998. Marage was resigned a month before the tour. Familiar with Sir Ferguson? Yeah, so Sir Ferguson was like one of the OGs, like a coach Manchester United. So when he was coach at the time, Manchester United would win all these titles, left, right, and even Cristiano was part of the team. Ryan Giggs, Nani, like man, I was a Manchester fan though. Yeah, and then after he left, man, ngathi kuna something wrong there.
Yeah,
So
like his achieves now.
hey. Yeah, so yeah, the late coach, he was also a 3-time league winner, lapho at Durban City and the Bushbucks. This is speaking to the Douche International Charles Johannesburg at the send-off for South Africa's Special Olympic squad. Ufish wa recall the last time wambona, and Ufish atiana. It was very fortunate. It was very fortunate to see him about a month ago, unquote. And Uchele writing to media besapinda ati, I went to go see him with his son Gavin, and it was heartbreaking to see the condition he was in. I think he deserves to go rest now. He had a tough battle the last couple of years, unquote. Yeah.
I wonder what is this lower levy body. I want to know what's this dementia. But before I know what happens, I feel like it's AIDS vibes.
Hey.
Yeah, like yeah, I feel like
Nancy.
no, like
dead person.
okay. No, I mean like this dementia, I feel like it's like that. Like you die a not functioning body anymore.
But isn't that like any type of cancer?
Okay.
Like
okay.
yeah, so Lanabati, it is a disease associated with abnormal deposits of protein called alpha synuclein in the brain.
Imagine, you see, I'm sure this person was brain dead already.
Yeah. It
Nah.
causes a decline
Yeah,
in
yo.
thinking, reasoning, and independent
Yo.
function.
You see, he was gone.
So he had tremors, slow movement, weird
Eish.
sleep behavior, visual hallucinations, changes in attention and
Hallucinations.
alertness.
You probably didn't even remember stuff. Like you'd be like, okay, never mind.
Mamsi, let's move.
Anyways, let's move. So, so as I said, the National Assembly actually passes a national health insurance bill. So, the National Assembly has passed the National Health Insurance Bill. Essentially, it seeks to create a unified and improved health service available for all South Africans. So, our Health Minister Joe Patla says quality healthcare is often limited to people with deep pockets. Okay. So, this is therefore the reason behind the adoption of the National Health Insurance Bill, which will ensure universal health coverage and access for all. So, Patla says the public healthcare system is under pressure. Do you think this will help us with deep pockets?
I
don't know, but I'm happy that it's a government thing. It's not a public one, like Botiscavari, not clientele life. Is it clientele life? Yes,
no,
client.
Is it?
Yeah,
clientele life has the death one.
No, it has a hospital one. It has a it has a medical aid one. Yeah, it's not that, but yeah. So, but on the other thing is that, the other thing is that EDA is actually, it does not support this, the National Health Insurance Bill in its current form, right? So the DA MPU Michelle Clark says that the bill will destroy South Africa's healthcare and is not the miracle that the ANC claims it to be. It's not about this, it's about ANC. But okay. So Oakland claims that the NHI will just be another opportunity for large-scale corruption. Okay, I understand. It might be,
I feel,
but it could help. Like for us, as we don't have a medical aid, we,
That was the most shocking thing I found out once I turned 21.
You see.
My mom was like, I was on a medical aid. You cool. I was like, what do you mean? Like, you got kicked out. You're out of school now. I'm like, what?
Yo.
Get kicked out. You have to go in that one.
Y'all should have seen me on Friday. Friday I was in a situation because I got sick, right?
Yeah.
Hence I was not here. Yeah. So now I had food poisoning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to work. And now I'm thinking, I can't even get a doctor's note. Mabangna medical aid. And I'm going to afford a nix.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I go now, and I throw up there, does it?
Yeah.
Will they have to send me back?
Yeah.
And so let me save everyone's lives and not go there.
Yeah.
And listen, text ama management. But who's a doctor's note? Not go see
yeah, you literally got
doctor's
ticket.
note. They're dura, guys.
It is very expensive, and doctors, they can you can just go there so that Nanje.
Have you done that before?
No, I've seen a tariff. I say this other doctor, please. Doctor's note, 300 and something.
Ooh.
I'm like, yeah. So I can come get a doctor's note here.
Yeah, they actually.
So basically, yeah. But you should have came when you threw up here so that you can go. Then we don't need a doctor's note.
No, I couldn't. My body was too much. I was like,
But then you see, you wouldn't need a doctor's note. We're like, Zuko, I
had to explain it the way it was. I was like, medical aid in Kapile. What? Yeah. Well, I wasn't Kapile. I had some kind of hiccup. So it's still, paperwork is because it keeps on going back and forth. But kohlele type stuff.
But also hangover, but it's fine. Let's move.
On to international news. Donald Trump has pleaded not guilty yesterday to dozens of criminal counts of mishandling some of the U.S. government's most sensitive secrets and scheming to prevent their return in a historic first court appearance as a federal defendant. So on the eve of his 77th birthday, Trump appeared before the magistrate judge to be formally presented with 37 counts under 7 charges brought by a special counsel probe that opened after an FBI raid at his Florida mansion 10 months ago. But he dismissed his prosecution as in a politically motivated speech to supporters, and this is what he had to say. He said, "Today we witnessed the most evil and heinous abuse of power in the history of our country. Very sad thing to watch." That time,
imagine,
he's the definition of abuse of power.
Maralina.
But anyway.
Akumnandi.
So after the hearing, Trump jetted back to Miami, back to his golf club in New Jersey, where he blamed President Joe Biden for his prosecution.
It's not about anything else. It's about Joe Biden being on that seat.
Man.
Personal, taba eh.
And those are a lot of charges, man. Those are a lot of
They
charges.
Yeah.
Right? Nagafi. Song title The Blacker the Berry by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's where it's from.
No,
No, it's not.
nah.
Okay.
I think it was one of those common phrases that's always existed throughout time, and people just faga, just like paper. So
Okay.
You're not gonna let it go, are you?
He's not.
I am
Definitely.
not gonna let it go. Otherwise, the time is 10 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock, and we have Dinsa. I mean, off. You see, when you do this thing where you're thinking a lot of stuff at once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. Otherwise, the time is 10 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, nah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have officially entered the segment Today in History.
Yes.
Yebo. So, on this day, right, back in 1922, there was this president called Warren G. Harding, and that's a weird surname, but fair. So,
No, it's because of what you just said.
Yeah, before we went on air.
It's not weird at all. Your mind is in the gutter right now. That's what's happening.
ah, my gosh. Yeah, so the president Lena, while addressing a crowd at a dedication of a memorial site for the composer of the Star Spangled Banner, igama lakhe was Francis Scott Key, becomes the first president to have a voice transmitted by radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the broadcast heralded a revolution shift in how presidents address the American public. And it was not until 3 years later, however, that a president would deliver a radio-specific address. That honor went to President Calvin Coolidge.
We should have that also, ne?
What? Having
Like-
a president speak?
Yeah.
Isn't that done already?
No, like,
Like, don't they do that already?
No, are they not saying that like they'll just have the president speak like random stuff?
No, like when they have to address the nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
like Corona days, like you'd have Ramaphosa speaking on radio, Ramaphosa speaking on TV, labo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ramaphosa is the famous test. I don't know how we say that word. President in history. Hey? Yo, Ramaphosa this, that, and all. Yo, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hashem, but he's being blamed for stuff.
Yeah,
I really think he's not to blame.
yeah, no, he's
He's
always.
to blame for some things, yeah, but most of it, it's because of the people before him.
Yeah, but he's always being blamed. So it's routine. Into every day, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm blame. I mean,
yeah.
So in 1920, radio station KDKA in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, announced that president of the time was the official winner of that year's presidential election, and it was the first time election returns were broadcast live. So he was an advocate for advanced technology, and in 1923 was recorded a speech on an early phonogram that recorded and played back sound on wax discs. So yeah, he was also the first president to own a radio, and he was the first to have one installed at the White House. Yeah, and then according to the White House Historical Association, the way the president have communicated to the public has changed with each advance in technology over the years. Yeah, which brought me to train of thought. I feel like for every time technology advances, like they say, because when it comes to elections, a lot of money is paid, like a lot. so bangathola just to get the attention yama voters, of course. So now there was a guy who did it for TV, and baniga John F. Kennedy credit for writings there. So he was known as the first to like get attention for the elections, and he actually won. And then coming back to date, when social media was a thing, and a lot of people doubted social media at the time, but now who took advantage of it? Barack Obama. And Barack Obama, like these days, was very popular, especially with the could he be the first black president? And and also his personality was cool, man. His voice was cool. Everything about that man though was iconic. So Barack Obama in social media wise, because after Barack Obama's election, I think that's when the world started taking social media serious as a form of career and stuff like that.
Nice.
And I'm quite interested what's gonna be the next one.
I see AI.
Nah, could be.
AI.
Could be. And it must be me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly, so Ramaphosa is not gonna, that is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2005, not so long ago, on the 14th of June, this is when President Thabo Mbeki sacks Deputy President Jacob Zuma. So, President Thabo Mbeki sacks Deputy President Jacob Zuma. Mbeki makes the announcement during a special joint sitting of the two houses of parliament. I wanted to say before I get into this that this is where the problem started. This is when the problem started.
Yeah.
2005,
Yeah.
14th of June.
Okay.
But cool. So, in Parliament, yes, as I said, almost 2 weeks after Zuma was implicated in corruption, already.
Don't you remember there were stories?
I don't.
A lot of stories were like, "Are you all ready to have Zuma as a president?" Like, as because he was still associated with this rape saga. Like, are you all ready to have a rapist as a president or a corrupt guy as a president? Yeah, I remember those days very well.
I think I was in 2005. I was like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I didn't think I was in stuff like this. Maybe I was watching Popeyes.
Lena was not into stuff like this, but I think because of my dad, he was very into news and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you are a very clever boy.
Hey, I don't know clever. I feel like I have a good memory.
Okay.
Rather than being smart.
Memory. I mean, I can't. Even my parents watch news all the time, but peace. Anyways, even now they still watch it. I couldn't watch Generation at some point because being 8, and the news when getting at 8 also on SABC 2. You understand? So I couldn't watch Generation because they were supposed to watch the news,
And then they don't watch the news at SABC 1.
Because we don't understand Zulu. Who's gonna watch SABC 1 news?
So they want to try SABC 2 time.
Yeah, that's bad. Who's gonna watch Zulu news?
And now, wait. Because, correct me if I'm wrong. The news at SABC 2, don't they speak Afrikaans sometimes?
No, the Afrikaans ones were earlier, like at 7:30, 8:30,
Oh.
Yeah, but the ones that are Sepedi and Sesotho are at 8 p.m.
Yo. It sounds so like too much admin writing.
It
just
is.
For news.
And the thing is, the news, there was this one time when the news actually changed the time slot. I don't know what happened, but now they're back at 8 p.m. So anything that happens at 8, I am not watching. Just know that I'm not watching. I'm at SABC 2.
I am so. Yeah. No wonder you didn't know Chris Brown was once in Generation. Those are the days, man.
So yeah. So basically, almost 2 weeks after Zuma was implicated in corruption during the Durban High Court trial of his former finance advisor, Uschabiri Ishayek. And yeah, that is what actually happened, basically. Yeah.
We're gonna go way back to the 1930s. So on this day in 1913, the first Immigration Regulation Act, which limited the free movement of Asians and restricted their entry into the country, was passed in South Africa. The act was prejudiced on the basis of national origin, race, gender, and class. So in the 1930s, the act was extended to not only targeting Africans, but also people from the Central and Eastern European parts of the world. 5 months down the line, Mahatma Gandhi was confronted assaulted by security police as he led striking Indian mine workers protesting the Immigration Act from Newcastle to the Transvaal.
Yeah, I feel. You said this was China, right?
Asians.
Asians. Oh, okay, cool.
Right, Asians.
Well, jumpy is a horror. Black people think Asians.
Yeah.
Kima China fair.
Yeah.
Baningi and what's it Asia? Baningi like it's fine. No.
Nah.
Let me not talk
And
too
black
much.
people like saying, do you speak Chinese? Like that's like saying, do you speak South African?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess we don't know their languages.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's not a good enough excuse.
It's not.
We must
Yeah.
dala.
We
The
must tell her, we
research.
must know.
Yeah, must dala research. Yeah.
Do they know Bona?
Do they know what our language is?
Yeah.
They probably know Chinese
Oh yeah,
people
but
are
they
smart.
probably do know. Yeah, they are.
Nah.
But okay, we will know. Okay, we will know the languages.
It's Mandarin,
Mandarin. Is that the only language?
to my knowledge.
Yeah, Lena, I thought.
That's the only language. And the writing is
In
on.
China,
And the writing is it also?
Mandarin. I can't see. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's research.
All right.
Started from bottom, was rolling around in that Toyota bucket. The summer is ours, I'm hungry for power. Gaddafi. You
Ranchosi, Nkosi. Why a lot of songs have Nkosi singelela? Yo, hi. Khathele Nkosi manje.
For relevance's sake, Mamsi.
Okay,
It's
yo.
nostalgic.
Mara Nkosi singelela. Skhathele.
Eh, okay.
Nkosi.
Ufuna sithini? Ufuna sithini ke?
Angazi.
Wena tshela me.
Not yet, but I'll tell you. But yeah, we're back. It is 8:24 right about now, and you are still tuned on to the Platinum Mornings on VMC Planet Radio, and we're still in the segment, yeah, Kudala, which is Today in History. This is where everything that is happening right about now actually started. Every Rao started from these years, right? Yeah.
Okay, I feel it.
Oh, you want me to start? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So in 1982, Albertina Sisulu actually gets a 5th banning order. I wonder what she did. But stalwart anti-apartheid campaigner of South Africa, Albertina Sisulu, wife of African National Congress, leader Walter Sisulu, was placed under a banning order for the 5th time since 1963.
Yeah. That's the way these names sound familiar, ne? Like let me cancel.
They are familiar because you know them. Don't you know them?
Well, ish. And like I said before, I've said this so many times. Politically, I am not inclined.
Yeah.
Yeah, or low vibes. I lack so much in that department.
Yeah.
So I can't put the name to the face.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll hear the name almost every day, and I wouldn't know who that person is. Or
That is me every day.
and you sound so sure about what you say.
Yeah, because the thing is, with me, I might know something about someone, but I won't know them. Or I might know their face, but I don't know them. Especially when it has to do with public figures or songs. I might know the song, but I don't know the name. And sometimes I won't know who sings this. The person who sings the song. You know, it's just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
I feel, yeah. Otherwise, in 1985, right? So there was this person who was a South African artist, or is, or was a South African artist, yeah. And as well as a member of the MK, Thamsanqa Kamnyele, and he was born on this day. Well, wait, no, he wasn't
born.
Okay, I feel.
Years ago.
Yeah,
That is like so dark.
Thamsanqa Kamnyele was a talented graphic artist and a political activist. Besejukwa ama political activities wakhe bekaforced ukuthi ashiye family yakhe lapha Alexandra, becoming exiled ngaseBotswana. So yeah, he became very active with African National Congress, otherwise also known as the ANC's Umkhonto Wesizwe, also known as the MK.
Oh, really? He was like a political person also.
Yeah. So yeah, on the 14th, which is today, back in 1985, Utami was shot dead by South African Defence Force soldiers ngaphandle kwendlu yakhe ngase is it Gaborone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I almost said it in English.
Gaborone.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. So yeah, but he was due to move lapha Lusaka, and the next day, and a large collection of his works that were packed into a portfolio yathathwa by the South African Defence Force.
Why was he killed by the South African Defence Force?
I think it was one of those things that happened during segregation, like because he was like a figure. Yeah.
And he was involved with the
okay.
MK.
No,
yeah.
I understand. No, the thing is, I'm thinking that the South African Defence Force is our South African Defence Force now.
Not about my pena, no.
Yeah, now. I'm like, it's now. No, it was the white people.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
yes,
about
so-
Van der Merwe.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, a week later, security police major Craig Williamson display a portfolio and the works on the SABC television as the evidence of activities with terrorism. This was against Utami, and to date, umsebenzi wakhe has not been recovered from the security police. Yeah, so ishindaba man.
I think this is our last story before we head for the headlines. On this day in 1929, General James Barry Hertzog's National Party won the South African general election with an outright majority. So this was the year that race played a critical role for the first time in South African politics. Hertzog accused Smuts' party of supporting racial equality and represented a nationalist vote as a vote for a white South Africa. Although the National Party won for the second consecutive term, having been victorious in the 1924 elections, which resulted in the packed government, the Great Depression from 1930 to 1933 made the government's rule very difficult.
Oh, the Great Depression, Buffet. I know school.
I never did history, so I don't know.
In grade
That's
9,
so
also didn't do
boring.
it.
In grade 9,
Yeah, I did in grade 8 and 9, and there was the Great Depression.
maybe for y'all, not for me.
Oh, kind of when you were not doing caps.
Yeah.
Oh, ish, okay.
I was the first group to introduce caps. Respect me, girl.
Wait,
My year group, iqale ngathi caps.
in what grade?
I forgot, but I remember. All I remember is Khori. Hey guys, this might be difficult for you all, ngoba the system iqala ngani. So
Why do I feel like it was for everyone? Why do I feel they were like,
man, I feel like they did
it
it.
for everyone.
Because even that handbook English,
Yeah.
they say it was my group that started with that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
mara ke maybe that's Shasha. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. Aye.
VMC Planet News.
Bringing you headlines this hour, I am Tlotlai Khoranchu. Minister Lamola says the UAE is obliged to charge the Guptas. Economists warn that South Africa's relationship with Russia may put us in jeopardy, and the police unions demand better care for police officers. I will have more details on these stories at the top of the hour, but for now, here's Mamsi with your Sports Blitz.
VMC Planet News.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
So in our sports, that debate still ranges on the long-range penalty that the Vodacom Bulls fullback Johan Hussein took the Currie Cup game against the Toyota Cheetahs this past weekend, and whether it crept over or under the crossbar. So the assistant referees behind the post said it wasn't over and the game continued, but there have been video clips going around asking the questions, and even the Super Rugby panel on Monday night believed the kick was over. Even Bulls fullback Goosen, who kicked the monster kick just shy of 60 meters in the game, is also not sure. But Goosen believes that the psychological difference it would have made to a close and tense game would have been significant. But he's a see est la via attitude to the fact it wasn't checked again. Goosen's accurate kicking won him the Golden Boot award in the Vodacom United Rugby Championship and has been a dead short all season with the boot. But when you ask him about it, he becomes shy and doesn't really want to blow his own trumpet. But while he admits he doesn't have the side step that Kurt Lee Arendts has, or the pace of Kenan Moody. Goosen is enjoying his time at fullback and believes whatever allows him to play is where he should actually be. But if such a big kick comes again, you can be sure that at this time Goosen will ask for a replay, especially if it looks as if the ball just dipped under the crossbar. And that is all for our sports update at this hour. Stay tuned for more sports at 9:30. For now, let us jump into the traffic with Zuko.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
Traffic.
Yes, so our roads is busy at this very moment. There appears to be an incident, and this incident is caused by a multi-crashed vehicle just located after the ramp from Prof Plus interchange. Remember to avoid that area over there. And then Mangayanga say N1 southbound as well as the N1 northbound. There is roadworks over there which is causing a heavy delay of traffic, and this is located just before the ramp to Regal Avenue as well as the ramp from Flying Saucer interchange. So please avoid those areas. And then going to Tom Jones interchange by the R23. So lastly, Mangayanga Johannesburg South, there's a heavy delay, and this is just before the ramp from the M1 southbound. Otherwise, that's it on your traffic for this hour. Do wait for the next traffic update at 9:30.
Traffic.
Yes, otherwise it is time for the classics, the platinum classics. Do enjoy Daft Punk, baby.
Tell me what you really like, baby, I can take my time.
Yeah, man, that was Daft Punk featuring Daft Punk, rather. Otherwise, if ever you're interested, which is Bizuan Lama track, it is One More Time. It is Lose Yourself to Dance. It's the weekend featuring Daft Punk. It is known as I Feel It Coming. I think that's Mamsi's most favorite song of the week.
What? What do you mean now?
Wow.
Never mind. Yeah, Tina sisters Gavi. Yo, hi.
Yeah. So yeah, the question that has been floating in the air
Yo.
for a while now.
Yeah.
Sorry. What is masturbation?
Mara Zuko, why?
Why?
We said to you, how are you gonna start it? And you're like, hi. So bana pambi. Manje, it's like you are those students at school that know the information. And then siyambuza when's Zuko? You say, I don't know. Mara must figure. You are raising up your hand. Tina manje sizokubheka emehlweni.
I love living in the moment. That's my shandies. That's my chat.
Hi, okay.
Living in the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So the information is totally lana.
Yeah.
It's obvious self-pleasure, self-stimulation and all that. We all know that. Nah. But now the turning point to this is for masturbation. It can be done in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
For one, you can use Sandless E1.
Okay, yeah. Yo, Azuko, did you really have to go there? Yo.
Yeah, abanye want to also some sex toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then others basebenzisa some amanyama object, foreign objects. So fana a cucumber and stuff. Do you all remember that video of
Natasha?
Natasha, yeah.
I don't know Natasha.
You. So I can't explain it word for word because my memory is kind of fuzzy about it.
Yeah.
Mara angaz, man, this kid was like holding on a cucumber. Angaz maybe got the toilet fridge or something, and then mother sniff a man. Yeah, but with aknugi kren. And then I confront Natasha. I think it's the sister or something.
Why ninga khatso izinto zenu? But anyways.
Mara no go khatso ngiyayibona ukuthi uyibuyisele
at home. Imagine a whole cucumber just disappearing. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say?
Rather it disappear. Good to see reuse manje.
So you must look at your cucumbers, Zuko.
Yeah?
You must look at your cucumbers.
I think that's why I have a phobia of like eating at a single woman's home. Like,
Yeah, no, you should.
yeah,
You
I
should.
have that.
You should, because I probably think there's a lot of
But
things.
then there's no reason for them to not invest in those other foreign objects to use, because it's not like where like when you stay at home, obviously you can't get those things because there's no privacy.
Yeah.
So when you're single and you have your own space, there's no reason for you to be using cucumbers,
so you
because
can
then
buy-
you have the privacy to like keep your stuff.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Now let me tell you something. Wait.
So I don't know why you're coming for single women.
But no, but the thing is, now I'm trusting that there is 100% chance that you could use a cucumber as a single woman and living alone. Because first of all, toys are expensive. I had a friend at
Not really.
Love Island. I had a friend at Love Island who worked at Love Island. It's Love Island, not Love Island.
Loveland.
Loveland or something. Yeah. I had a friend there. I used to go there like when I'm done with work and stuff. And those things were expensive. And now I wouldn't buy a small thing like this for 500 rand.
Nah, and it's not as deep as a cucumber,
it's
right?
not as deep as a cucumber.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to get at. It's not.
It's not.
So
So imagine.
you
And the one Elakana cucumber is like 1.5
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something.
have you all been at a sex shop?
Yeah. I'm saying it now. But I'm not to buy, as I'm saying that I have a friend who worked there.
Yeah.
So obviously I would go there
Yeah.
in the shop. And there was a lot of things.
Nah.
There's a lot.
I've been there once, and man, the dildo there is this big dildo one. So I'm like, huh? Like y'all actually like in a vein, I'm like, y'all actually buy this? Like yonke.
But so what do you mean?
What do I mean? What?
Yeah, Yangena, because
Yonke.
the female body private
A whole
part
baby comes out of there. but
stretches.
anything can
It
go
stretches. But so what do you mean?
What do I mean? What?
Yeah, Yangena, because
Yonke.
the female body private
in. A whole
part
baby comes out of there. but
stretches.
anything can
It
go
stretches.
in.
And it can go, it can stretch. Like, yeah. It
What
literally
did you
can
point at
stretch.
me?
Like, because you said like a whole baby.
Oh.
Yeah, like what she said, it stretches. Also, speaking about videos,
Yeah.
this other video that I saw, was it last year? I'm not sure. So this girl or woman that was masturbating ka teaser. I'm telling you. So the video, she's busy there. Yo, she even fell off the bed. And then the video ended. I don't know if we don't know if
I
she's still
know.
alive or what's going on. Cause she was trembling there with the bed, and then she fell. With a taser.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know how she got to that.
That's
no.
crazy, man. That's
But yeah.
crazy. Yeah. So going back on the chat of sex
Yes,
toys now.
Sorry, yeah.
Cause now we're heading to a dark place as the world. No munchisa ngabuya manje. Shem. Cause now check, listen to this. I feel like the conversation on pornography.
Yeah.
Like we have to talk about it a lot.
We do.
Now more than ever.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I'm lost now.
Yeah, we need to, cause now with this AI Shandi is introduced
Okay.
to us, we are heading to a time whereby there's gonna be like AI that's probably has hologram or maybe even a AI installed into a sex toy. And now like that will probably please a lot of people's sexual pleasures more than a human could ever.
That's
Yeah,
not
I know.
nice though, because then, like you said, with the hologram or whatever, what if now they use your face to like
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no,
Conjure to they call it
no.
deface or whatever.
something like that?
Yeah, there's also that.
But
Cause
I can you feature your things, your camera.
No, I'm saying like I get an AI makes up stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a thing of now. Obviously, you post on Instagram or whatever. So someone has a crush on you, can
okay.
easily just like take your face.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Put it
like
on
they're doing it
AI
now.
and-
Okay.
we're doing it now.
Yeah, like people, no way. Taking people someone's face and like creating a
Oh, I thought
meme.
you said they taking
Not
your
like-
face.
No, not that
Uh,
way.
Cause like with the hologram and stuff, you can actually go to a point where you actually program it into the stuff you actually like or see. Like you could have a full blown relationship with it. Like,
Okay.
like it could even go to a point where you even pay subscription to strip this person or this hologram naked. Like, I feel like this conversation is dangerous, especially, and I feel for gents. I feel for gents because throughout history, I believe right now as gents, we don't date more than ever. In fact, as people, we don't date more than ever.
Yeah.
But gents like don't actually go out and ask women out,
Yeah.
and even vice versa. And fairly, there are good reasonings and there are bad reasonings.
Yeah.
There's good and bad to that all. But now, imagine now there is this technology
AI.
and it's gonna hinder a lot. Like, we're not gonna reproduce.
Nah. But I think maybe it'll be better because with a lot of men now, you tell them that you are not a person. With a lot of men now, you tell them that you are not a person that likes sexual intercourse, and they'll be like, so what happens? I buy toys, and they'll be like, no, they're not the same. They're not the same.
Yeah,
Oh, men.
man.
So much. I'm feeling that it's gonna be like the same type of thing in AI. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. And then
Yeah, man. I feel.
But yeah.
Yeah, because I forgot the point I was actually wanted to deliver before.
Okay.
The point is, Khori, I fear for men the most because now men are more visual,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to this porn stuff. Like,
Okay.
as we just want to see stuff being inserted. We don't care about the storyline. We don't care and nothing. So now, as we are more visual, I feel like the day this hologram comes about,
Yeah.
like
it's gonna
like we need I feel like the organizations should like plot the rehab centers for this thing, cause man, people are addicted from phones.
We're gonna be addicted to it.
Hey.
Yeah, no, we are gonna die.
Yeah, man.
We are.
Yeah. Any more chats? Close. Cause man, people are addicted from phones.
We're gonna be addicted to it.
Hey.
Yeah, no, we are gonna die.
Yeah, man.
We are.
Yeah. Any more chats? Closing
Nah.
scenes?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
We need time for this, actually. Hey. 'Cause wow.
Okay, Mara, before I play the song, let me play the song. Right? Mara, I was very tempted in asking, when was the last time you all masturbated?
I think I know what I wanted to say.
What did you want to say? Quickly.
I wanted to say, Uguti, why didn't you play that song because of this content?
Which song?
The song that you said is my favorite song for the week. That's why I was like, why didn't you play the song last?
I feel it coming.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
It's live.
The question.
Impilo.
It's deep.
It's deep.
Yeah, in the DMs. Kadala. I don't know what I'm saying right
Now
now.
you don't have to answer the question.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna answer.
VMC Planet News.
Your top stories this hour. Minister Lamola says the UAE is obliged to charge the Guptas. Economists warn South Africa about relationship with Russia, and police unions demand better care for police officers. With the news at 9, good morning. I'm Tlotle Khoranchu. The Minister of Justice, Ronald Lamola, says the United Arab Emirates is obliged to charge the Gupta brothers with money laundering. Members of Parliament debated the department's failure to extradite Atul and Rajesh Gupta to the country yesterday. The two were arrested in Dubai for corruption that is related to state capture last year, and Lamola has denied that South Africa showed incompetency in handling the extradition of the Guptas. In other news, economists have warned that South Africa's relationship with Russia will bankrupt the government. The warning follows a letter that was written by lawmakers in the US asking their government to punish South Africa for supporting Russia in the war against Ukraine. The lawmakers want the US to move the Forum on Africa Growth and Opportunity Act forum to another country. Economists have warned that South Africa may also lose its AGOA status. And finally, police unions are demanding better care for police officers. This demand follows the recent shootings of police officers in the country. These include the 2 murders of police sergeants in Khayelitsha, Cape Town this past weekend. 3 more police officers were shot and injured on Monday. The unions have also demanded harsher sentences for those who are found guilty of attacking police officers. So far, 13 police officers have been killed in the country since the beginning of this year. Taking a quick look at the weather, temperatures are sitting at 5 and 8 degrees in both Johannesburg and Pretoria. That was Blitz for VMC Planet Radio, courtesy of EWN and ENCA. I am Tlotle Khoranchu.
Sensational. Yeah, otherwise that was a song titled Never Let Me Down by Kanye West, and it features Jay-Z as well, Jay-Z as well as J.I.V.
Not you. Not you. Not you. Hi, you. JC. Maybe me, not you. What? You are.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, we have entered the final hour, which is the hip hop hour.
What did you want to say? We've entered the zang.
I actually forgot what I wanted to say. Like I just maneuver.
You just maneuver.
Yeah, I just do my thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, otherwise meaning is otherwise.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is actually 8 minutes past the hour 9, and we're back. It's time for, of course, it's time for a hip hop hour. As Zuko said it, I felt like I said it better because it's in a different form of accent, which is a woman's voice. You know, I'm not being sexist. No, of course I'm not. But okay, as we start, we're gonna be starting about the gossip as usual. You know, but actually, Boity.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Boity Tiller,
yes.
Right, and MT are actually planning to collab on a new song after she actually disappeared. No Nebakai Boity. So,
okay.
Yeah. So they're gonna be going. I don't know if I don't know what song is gonna be, but it's the one. So Tulo no MT's. Okay, not us basically. Zuko is already like angaz, but. Ufuna ukushaya ngama-fist or ufuna ukushaya iskrini sakhe nama-fist ngama-fist. So it also did when the roll-up hitmaker tagged Boity on Twitter asking for a song feature. Ooh, I love it. And like no ego vibes, no pride, just
who MT asked her?
Yeah, MT.
Okay.
You know, yeah. And this is after the South African reported that Boity is back in the music game and has teased her new track on social media. I saw that. I saw a very nice car just appearing. The song is like, I mean, I don't know if it's a music video or what, but the video of the song is like this big Range Rover. I think it's Range Rover Evoque or Land Rover. The game and has teased her new track on social media. I saw that. I saw a very nice car just appearing. The song is like, I mean, I don't know if it's a music video or what, but the video of the song is like this big Range Rover. I think it's Range Rover Evoque or Land Rover. I don't know, but
yeah.
It's nice. But okay, I'm ready. I'm like, yeah. So as people went wild because they couldn't wait for the Was Dat Hitmaker 16 bars. MT was also among the crowd and begged for a song collaboration. So I'm ready
for having a lot of pride and ego and
stuff. Yeah.
Because when he was the hottest gent in.
It's for hot.
In. No, I wanted to swear. So okay. I stopped midway.
Okay, then you said hot.
Yeah.
He's okay. But the thing is...
Not as an appearance, Mamsi.
Okay, sorry.
Music.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, what did I want to say? I wanted to say, yeah, he had a lot of pride and ego back then. Like, I don't think back then he would have stepped up and done like that.
I was saying, yeah. So no ego vibes, no nothing. Especially Boity. Boity pelale nanke ufana naye lo MT wakhona
ufana naye.
Yeah, ngathi they have like strong aura, you know. They were like, ask MT for a collab, you know. But yeah, that is what's happening. And yeah, you know.
Pearl Tusi ukhipha ama semi nudes. Semi nudes.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
That was the day.
Yeah.
And on a Tuesday.
Yeah, so now MT Lea Twitter shooting is shot. Yeah.
Pearl Tusi.
Yeah.
We am tan.
Yeah, he tweeted something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
At the hood would be proud if ever he would ever smash that. Like, so like it's him shooting a shot, and there were a couple of videos that came out after they, like, because they went on a live together. And yabona inja yamiyazama yamlachisa yamplashisa, it's left, right and center. They plan to well, MT asked her out. Mara ngathi bekunobu, like there was this awkward like place moment to a point to MT agcina buzo uthi mfethu une out na, and then phela confirm uthi awune out.
Yeah.
Mara amtshela ukuthi amara nawo yabhayiza walinda isikhathi esingaka.
Yeah, no. He did. If this is the first time he's doing it.
Angithi bekashadile.
Hayi. Obviously bagamba kang phone. I tried.
I did.
I like Bagashadile when Pearl Tuesday came out. The song Pearl Tuesday.
Yeah.
Who? MT.
Oh, MT.
Yeah.
Wasn't he
Bagashadile.
Well, I'm not sure if Begashadile, mara begana baby mama.
Yeah, then they should have just he's not a baby mama. He should have just from there get go.
Yeah, I wonder if he has cheated before.
Uban.
OMT.
Isn't MT the same person that was hit by his girlfriend? Abuse?
Maybe he was
allegedly.
Maybe he couldn't cheat, you know.
What do you mean maybe he couldn't?
Because I get it, he was like
what? What's that?
He was scared.
Scared of what?
Of the girlfriend or the wife. Is the wife the baby mama? Well,
he has 2 baby mamas, doesn't he?
Well, I only knew of one. Yeah.
So he has one baby mama with 2 babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third one is on the way.
From the same person.
Yep.
So is he still divorcing?
Yeah, let's see. Ilebam accused. Well, there was a live. MT took a live. They were fighting. Yeah, they were fighting, shy and stuff like that. And then the live stopped from then. So it's a rough ending because it took a while for me to even know whether this man was married. Not he got married behind closed doors and stuff. Yeah.
But imagine if he were to now be with Pearl Tusi. Yo, but when I want number ningi. Yeah, no, but Pearl Tusi is the girl. Is the girl that she think that she is. I saw it with that post.
Yeah.
And moving on to Ambitious Entertainment and Black Diamond. So music duo Black Diamond successfully interdicted YouTube and record label Ambitious Entertainment from deleting its music from their YouTube channel.
Wow.
So the order was issued by the Johannesburg High Court to stop the record label from taking the group's music down from all digital streaming platforms, pending the determination by court regarding their contracts. So in October last year, the group made up of Undumiso Mdletshe and Spelele Dunya launched an urgent court application regarding their hit song Qoma, which was released in October, and following a fallout with their label, the recording company instructed YouTube to take down the music, claiming copyright infringement.
Ambitious, Leona.
Hey man.
Ambitious.
And they do that. They
don't care much anymore.
They like stripping people's music after about Katukva, especially if they don't like how ni humming and stuff. Because I feel like the only artist that put clean, I think it was Java. That's if it was even clean, because this Java is not like a person or Hamburg Twitter complaining, isn't this by?
I thought you were going to say something else, but it's fine. Yeah.
Mamsi, no.
But like also, I don't know what I wanted to say. I forgot.
The court further ordered Ambitious to pay the costs of the application, including the costs of the 2 councils. So on Tuesday, Ambitious also responded and said that it will explore legal avenues to appeal the High Court judgment. So they're still fighting.
If there's one thing I'll give to Black Diamond, I feel like those are smart gents, man. In a sense, because I was watching some podcast where they were interviewed on. And they've had a lawyers from the very beginning. When
they went into Ambitious.
It was not more like word of like a verbal agreement or let me sign without the lawyer. I can't afford a lawyer at this point. Nah, like they had a lawyer from the and because like I say this, it's kind of like surprising. The owner of the Ambitious was rumored to be associated with the ANC at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
He's everywhere, man.
Yeah. So yeah, because I remember this about Scoop once said it, and not to sound like that other guy.
Okay.
But Scoop once said it. Yeah. So yeah, so it's kind of like nice to see ukuthi someone is able to win a case engaka
Yeah, with ambition
against someone who's rumored to be associated in the ANC.
Okay, yo, maybe, but also like now on J these days they don't care ambitious. Like it's just we are living, we are making money, we are moving, and we are fighting for ourselves also. yo, I'm like istimasabo abasananda when istimasabo it's over.
There's no more.
Yeah, ambitious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But so on other chats, right? So one of the legendary icon, hip hop's icon rather, Lil Wayne. He is 40 at the stage in his career, like at this stage in life, in age like 40. So Dala Shanga Masija, like he's always had seizures from the years 2013 and 2017, and he's had a couple in between, like a couple of seizures in between. So Ati, he is grateful that he has a creative mind and it lets him keep producing new work, even if Agakonugo recall what he has done.
Yo.
And knowing
at that time Zuko knows everything.
And I know everything. Because
yeah,
one interesting thing about this chat is good. Vele he does not know a lot about his music. Like some people could be like there's this video whereby someone recites a song to him. It's like, hey man, this is one of your songs, and can you tell me what was happening here? And then they recite it. Late sex, late text, late text, stuff like that. All that wordplay.
Yeah.
And you could tell by Lil Wayne's reaction.
He said that
like he was very surprised, like attention is caught. Now after every line, what yo, and then it's like, oh man, I don't know what or when or which song I said it to, but I said that, dog. Like type stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so he has a lot of those, and a lot of people like reminding him about stuff. With remember you had a song with J. Cole. He gets surprised. Like if there's anything, he's one person who lives in his own bubble. Like no, he does not know much about the world. Like, all he does is listen. Even music wise, he listens to himself only, writes music and stuff. So that's the chat.
So that's all.
So pata masija mfito, and I hope
maybe it's the drugs.
Yo, don't call it the drugs.
Okay, the
lean.
Yeah.
Okay. I also suspect the lean.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Also.
I was over grand though. Yeah. When you speak about seizures, I remember this. I thought about something very dark. Yeah. So there's this other person who's like, God forbid, I want to die in my sleep. You know. Yeah. And I remember I had a conversation about how people who die in their sleep feel the pain. And then I think about people who have seizures, like defeats.
Okay.
People who have people who have seizures like that, they never remember what happened when they wake up. So I'm like, the only people that will die without pain are the people who die during this seizure thing, because they forget, they can't feel when they're having it. Yeah. So if you die during that, then you won't feel pain.
So where did you get this information
from? I have a family member that has that, and if you ask him what happened, and you like, the only thing that I remember is this and that, and then it's done.
Okay.
Unless if they are different and there are people who can see themselves, you know. Yeah, maybe, but yeah.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
I don't know why I said that, but it's fine.
Mara, let us dive into a song. The Fugees, Killing You Softly.
The Fugees.
Yeah, Killing Me Softly.
The food.
Fugees.
What's the Fugees?
It's the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
VMC Planet News.
Bringing you your headline this hour, I am Tlotlai Khwaranchu. The National Assembly has passed the NHI bill. Government says the AGOA Forum will be held in South Africa, and the city of Johannesburg has allocated billions to improve its water infrastructure. I'll have more details on these stories at the top of the hour, but for now, here's Mamsi with your sports blitz.
VMC Planet News.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
And our blitz today is that Madagascar's Amada in AFCON qualifier against Ghana. So Madagascar's regular captain Ibrahim Amada is one of the 3 late additions to the squad for the African Cup of Nations qualifier against Ghana on Sunday, as they beefed up their original selection made by new coach Romuald Rukontodrab. So the Saudi-based midfielder was joined in training this week by midfielder Traven Donga, Rakatorosoa. I hope I said it right. And the veteran striker Corolis Andrea Mahitinoro, who has replaced the injured talent-based forward Njiva Rokoto Hari Malala. So Ramin Metanire, who has been without a club since the end of the contract with Minnesota United in a Major League Soccer last year, returns to the squad with the coach singing his praises. He has always served as a role model for young people in his behavior. He is very attentive, and his presence is vital for the team. Like his mentality, he said. The new coach added the 2 top scorers in the national championship to his squad, Utokyo Rokoto Ndraibe of Cosfos and Forza, Yuna striker Toki Niana Randria Zafirena. Ryan Revolson, who plays for League One club AJ, actually misses out for family reasons because his wife is expecting her first child. But that is all for our sports update at this hour. Stay tuned for more sports at tomorrow on the Button Mornings.
It's time for Sports Blitz Bulletin on VMC Planet Radio.
Traffic.
So there appears to be an incident in N1 southbound Pitori, and this incident is caused by a multi-crashed vehicle located just after the ramp from Prof Plus interchange. So and then just before the ramp to Regal Avenue, there is roadworks over there causing a heavy delay of traffic, and there's also roadworks just after the ramp from Flying Saucer interchange. Olifantsfontein, please avoid heading to the R21 northbound just after the ramp from Olifantsfontein interchange by the R562 roadworks that is causing a heavy delay of traffic. Mangase Midrand gune accident by the N1 northbound just before the ramp to Ellendale Road, and there's also an incident near that section. It's causing an obstruction, and this is located just after the ramp from Ellendale Road. So yeah, alternative routes. Mangase near Binoni, there's a stationary vehicle causing traffic just after the ramp from Tom Jones interchange R23. Mangase Johannesburg South, gunama roadworks just after the ramp from 4th Tracker interchange by the M31 rather. And then lastly, there is road closure at Johannesburg South in between Naturena as well as Freedom Park, and this is just after the ramp to Golden Highway. So when Galani avoided Leyo. Otherwise, that's it on your traffic update for this hour. Do wait on the next one at 10:30 with Branch Breeze.
Traffic.
Yeah, baby, otherwise still on the hip hop hour.
Yeah.
And I have a game for us.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I never. In Mamsi we believe. In Mamsi we believe, right?
Okay.
So game kind of ne.
Okay.
Ish.
Where's the buzzer?
We're gonna use the buzzer for the
I knew you were gonna use the buzzer.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen here is that we have like a multi-choice question, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a point system. Angazi win is a win. Nifuna kuwinan.
What money?
Yo, akuna mali.
Food.
Akuna kudla.
Aibo.
Marasuko.
Okay,
food.
okay, ngizokupha i-orange yami.
Okay. No problem.
The winner wins my orange.
No, but are you gonna be fine with your with you giving us an orange? The winner an orange.
So wana pambi.
Yo.
King, are you worried of my well-being?
Yeah, I'm worried of everyone's well-being.
No. I feel Oriental Republic. Ngadlala. Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. And the winner will get to win an orange. Yeah, it's a city suspense music. Manje.
You know, I had a friend in high school who was allergic to oranges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah. I actually thought of that just before Ngitata. But okay, let the games begin, right? Ish. I'm gonna drama. Damn it.
So how do we do this? Do we shout out our names? How?
Nah, I feel like we give each other chances. I'm told.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mention everything. You.
Oh.
And then you guess.
Is this the theme song to How to Be a Billionaire or How to Win a Million?
I don't know. I just said suspense music.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So question 1.
Mm-hmm.
In the song "Juicy," by the Notorious B.I.G., it famously raps about A, growing up in a small town, B, achieving success in the music industry, C, his love for fast cars, and D, the challenges of being a parent. Which one is it?
Just repeat the first two.
Okay. The first one is growing up in a small town.
Mm-hmm.
B is achieving success in the music industry.
Yeah.
C, his love for fast cars.
Mm-hmm.
And D, the challenges of being a parent.
I think it's B. Success something.
B is
music
achieving
industry.
Yeah,
success.
achieving success in the music industry.
Yeah, I think it's B.
So you locked in.
Yeah.
All right. When I Tlotlego,
The small town one.
small town one.
What is that? Is that A?
Yes, that's A.
Yo.
So all right, at the city, going to the correct
Well,
answer.
Wong is the lily. Yeah, correct answer. Isn't correct answer A?
In
Is the correct answer not A? Or you haven't said what
I haven't said.
Okay.
I'm about to say it.
Okay.
All right, the correct answer is B. So Mamsi has a point.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
only know this because we've done a lyric what. Yeah, on this song on Hip Hop Hour, so I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a song right now,
Ah.
and then I'm gonna read out. So y'all better know the song, but it's not a full song. It's just like the
No,
beginning.
Okay.
Okay, and then the question is based on the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the friend. But a Cadillac and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the friend.
Fade in Izwilang it. I feel.
Yeah.
So the second question is, which movie featured the song "Hard Out Here for a Pimp" now, which is the song I just played now? So, is it A, 8 Mile, B, Hustle and Flow, C, Notorious, and D, Straight Outta Compton? Should I repeat?
Yeah.
Okay. Which movie featured the song "Hard Out Here for a Pimp"? Is it A, 8 Mile, B, Hustle and Flow, C, Notorious, or is it D, Straight Outta Compton?
I think it's D. I think it's D.
You're locked in.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm gonna say 8 Mile.
8 Mile. Oh, it was their first time working together. Terrence Howard as well as Taraji P. Yeah, so they were both in that song, and Terrence Howard was like a hustler, man, and he's trying. It's the sort of like the backstory. What's this series? Empire.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've never talked about all these other movies. I totally chose something that you always talk about. This Compton thing you always talk about. Yo, do you know the movie what?
I feel.
fine.
I'm gonna play another song now,
Okay.
Okay.
and then the next question is based off this song.
All right.
All right. Gosh, it's in fast forward because wow.
Did you capture it? Just let it slip.
Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface,
I feel. Nah? So that's the song. So now the third question now is Lose Yourself by Eminem, nah? Which is the song I just played.
Yeah.
Is the theme song for which movie? Is it A, 8 Mile, B, Straight Outta Compton,
Zuko.
C, Get Rich or Die Trying,
Yeah.
or is it D, Menace to Society?
Go first. You've been going first this whole time.
I think it's a competent one still.
So it's B,
B.
Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
You locked in?
Yes.
All right.
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
I feel it. We have a winner. Tlatlaka won that one.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Shortly.
Yeah. So what's the score?
It's
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
The person who's doing us doesn't know the scores.
Man, I'm twin this to like ish. I'm never slain. I'm like
What if we were to say it's 2-2?
I gave and it's 2-2.
Zuko. Sinesizowatla lama orange wakho.
Lizowadla.
Oh.
Aha, okay, I feel it. It's city I gave and it's 2-2.
Zuko. Sinesizowatla lama orange wakho.
Lizowadla.
Oh.
Aha, okay, I feel it. It's city sisha yokugcina before city music, nah?
Okay.
Yeah. So this one is I'm trying to keep it local, nah? This song that I'm about to play, it's about based on the song I'm about to play.
Okay.
Let's handle the secret game.
Sure.
Iphelile.
It was 10 seconds. Marabona, yeah. Anyways, y'all get the gist of the song. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now the question is, which South African content nah, used this song as a soundtrack? Nah? Is it A, Yizo Yizo, B, Zone 14, or is it C, Ayeye?
You know, I was not allowed to watch like Yizo and Zone 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I must
which one?
go first still.
Please say again. No, I want
Okay.
him to repeat.
Okay, which TV, South African TV series
Yeah.
or soap or whatever has this the soundtrack of Tsibib? Is it A, Yizo Yizo,
Yeah.
B, Zone 14,
Yes.
or is it C, Ayeye?
I think it's Yizo. A.
I'm gonna say Ayeye.
So y'all are both locked in,
Yeah.
and the correct answer is Ayeye.
Oh, hi. Hi. Yo, Zuko.
That song makes me happy. It's Do For Love by Snore.
Kana, what's the original?
Well, I don't know the ori ne? But I know the Tupac one. Yeah,
Yeah,
Do For
okay,
Love.
okay.
Mina angiunderstand ukuthi why wena ufuna sigowishe wena ma uhappy.
Mina understand the question yakho, girl.
Oh, akithi wena uhappy.
Yeah.
Why kumele thina sigowe ke?
Ngoba ngihappy.
Yeah.
Mele nigowe because I'm happy.
Hayi.
Still in the hip hop hour, and it's sadlala multiple choice question
Tudum. Yeah.
around the theme of hip hop, ne?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, this one we're gonna complete the lyrics, ne?
Yeah.
We're gonna complete the lyrics, and it's based off the song. It's based off the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know I'm out.
It's the first line, Mamsi. It's the first line.
I only know the TikTok challenge of this song.
Oh, I don't even know that.
Well,
Mara,
the old
yeah.
one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so the question now, the final question is, complete the lyrics from Juicy. Nah?
Oh, that's the song Juicy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the lyrics are quote goes, "It was all a dream I used to did on magazine covers." Okay, yeah.
It was all a dream. I used to eat on magazine covers. I used to look. I used to gaze.
I used to be.
Gaze.
Wait. This thing is trippy. No. My research was foul. This thing is wrong. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to move on. Nah, to the scratch that one. Now he's starting afresh, like last. Nah.
Okay.
All right. The question is, which award did Hard Out Here for a Pimp, nah? Which is one of the songs I just played.
Okay.
Yeah. Which award did it win? Did it win A, the Grammys for Best Rap Performance? Or is it B, Academy Award for Best Original Song? Is it C, MTV Music Award for Best Hip Hop Video? Or is it D, BET Hip Hop Award for Best Song of the Year?
Now I'm going to play
BET.
BET. So that
Song
one
of
is
the
the
year.
D.
Yeah.
Song of the Year, okay. Both of you? I feel.
Wait, what was the first one? I didn't hear.
Okay, the first one was, did it win a Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. So y'all are both locked in.
Yeah. Skatsega. Suspense.
It's all wrong, man. Otherwise, the answer is B. It won an Academy Award for Best Original Song.
Hi. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise, that's it on the Hip Hop Hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Someone going to be Ninati.
Yo, hey.
Yeah.
I know that is.
Otherwise, what's the score?
Yeah. Still draw.
So
No, I got yeah. So it's 2.
Oh, it's 2. So available for Orange Lab.
Now, yes, good available. Yes, score.
You wanna take it back now?
Yeah, I guess the score.
Yes, the score.
Nah, it's never. I feel like I was playing with you all. Like my emotions are all over the place. Napa the music, yami, namapaza. Like everything was too much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel otherwise it is 10 minutes before the top of the hour, which is a Valley show, man.
Yeah.
Any last words? Anybody?
See, now I have nada. It's just a Wednesday, so yeah. I'm just waiting for you weekend. So yo, hi.
Ne, and I'm in Katele, yo.
Yeah, yo.
Mara, guess what? Weekend is yasebenza.
Usebenza wena, mina ngizobangilele.
Hey, mama.
Usebenza wena. How? What are you?
Uthini manje?
Uthini nina?
Uthini wena?
Mina kantangilali ngoSaturday.
Sinagigi.
Mina understand. What do you mean?
Siyagiga this weekend.
No,
sokhuluma off air.
Sigiga on Friday. Not
Na
Saturday.
Na Sunday. Both times, baby. Otherwise, we're out. Any last words?
I never safety, guys.